charming girl she was then, Britannus. Still innocent, of course, but already beautiful. With a beauty that makes men mad.
That makes men mad, indeed.
Are we great men who shake the scenes of the world not all madmen? Mad in our power, in our passions, mad in our visions, mad in our memories. It's a mad thing to want to disturb the universe.
But then why do you do so, Caesar?
Because I'm mad, my serious friend, and because it affords the gods some amusement. And so to business, lieutenants. To settle the affairs of Egypt, Caesar returned from the Syrian border with Cleopatra to the royal palace of Alexandria, where her little brother, Ptolemy...
But the Pandorus!
Who was he?
The Sicilian carpet seller who smuggled Cleopatra all the way from Syria to Alexandria in a Persian carpet.
A very minor madman, lieutenants. We have no place for him in our narrative.
The king of Egypt has a word to speak.
Peace for the king's word.
Take notes of this, all of you. I'm the firstborn son of Ulysses the flute blower, who was your king. My sister Berenice drove him from the throne and reigned in his stead. But
the gods would not suffer.
yes, the gods would not suffer. Not suffer. I forget what the gods would not suffer.
Let Medinus, the king's guardian, speak for the king.
The king wished to say that the gods will not suffer the impiety of a sister to go unpunished.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Therefore the gods sent a stranger, and Mark Antony, a Roman horse captain, across the sands of the desert. He set my father again upon the throne, and took my sister Berenice and chopped her head off. And now that my father's dead yet, another of my sisters wants to take my kingdom from me and reign in my place. But I will not suffer.
Will not maintain.
Oh, yes, will not maintain. They will give her head to the axe, even as his sisters. But with the help of the witch Patatita, he has cast a spell on the Roman Julius Caesar to make him uphold her false pretense to the rule in Egypt. Take notice then that I will not suffer. Not suffer. What is it that I will not suffer?
The king will not suffer a fire to dig from in the throat of our Egypt. I cannot tell the king how many soldiers and horsemen follow the Romans.
Let Achilles, the king's general, speak.
But 2 Roman legions are king, only 3,000 soldiers, and 10,000 horsemen.
Peace home! Caesar approaches.
The king permits the Roman commander to enter.
Who's the king? A man or a boy?
I am Pothinus, the guardian of my lord the king.
So you're the king. Don't work at your age, eh?
Yes, we'll work in my age.
Your servant, Pothinus. This gentleman?
Achilles, the king's general.
A general, eh? I'm a general myself. But I began too old. Health and many victories, Achilles.
As the gods will, Caesar.
And you, sir, are?
Theodotus, the king's tutor.
You teach men how to be kings, Theodotus. That is very clever of you. And this place?
The council chamber of the chancellors of the king's treasury, Caesar.
Ah, that reminds me. I want some money.
The treasury is very poor.
Yes, I noticed. There's but one chair in it.
Bring a chair, that's some of you, for Caesar.
Caesar.
Oh, no, no, no. It's your chair of state. Sit down. Now, Highness, to business. I am badly in want of money.
My master would say that there's a lot of debts due to Rome by Egypt.
Oh, I forgot. I have not made my companions known yet. For Highness, this is Pretenders, my secretary. An islander from the western part of the world, a day's voyage from Gallia. And this gentleman is Rufio, my comrade in arms. For Highness, I want 16,000 talents.
Sesterces? Impossible! There is not so much money in the king's treasury, because the king's sister, Cleopatra, falsely claims his throne. The king's taxes have not been collected for a whole year.
Yes, they have, Your Highness. My officers have been collecting them all morning.
You must make the Highness. Why waste words? You're getting off cheaply enough.
Is it possible that Caesar, the conqueror of the world, has time to occupy himself with such a trifle as our taxes?
My friend, taxes are the chief business of the conqueror of the world. In the meantime, I will settle this dispute about the throne for you, if you will. What say you?
If I say no, will that hinder you?
No. You say the matter has been at issue for a year, Your Highness. May I have 10 minutes, sir?
You will have your pleasure, doubtless.
Good! But first, let us have Cleopatra.
She is not in Alexandria. She's fled into Syria.
I think not. Call to Tita.
Oh there, Tita Tota!
Stop.
Who pronounced the name Tita? Tita. The Queen's chief nurse?
Nobody can pronounce it except yourself. Where is your mistress? Will the Queen favor us with her presence for a moment?
Am I to behave like a queen?
Yes.
What?
Caesar, because she always treats me. If I'm a king, why is she allowed to take everything from me?
You are not to be king, you little crybaby. You are to be eaten by the Romans.
Come here, my boy. Stand by me.
Take your throne. I don't want it. Go there this instant. Take your peace.
Don't follow me. Always take a throne when it's offered to you.
I hope you'll have the good sense to follow your own advice when we return to Rome, Caesar.
For Highness,
Hey, are you going to speak to me?
quiet. Open your mouth again before I give you leave, and you shall be eaten.
I am not afraid. A queen must not be afraid. Eat my husband there if you like. He is afraid.
Husband, what do you mean?
That little thing there.
Caesar, you're a stranger here, and not conversant with our laws. The kings and queens of Egypt may not marry except with their own royal blood.
But Caesar, this is not proper.
You don't. He's a barbarian. think that the customs of his island are the laws of nature.
On the contrary, Caesar, it is these Egyptians who are barbarians. I say it's a scandal.
Scandal or not, it opens the gate to peace. Hear what I propose, Pothinus.
Hail Caesar there!
Cleopatra and Ptolemy shall reign jointly in Egypt and pay their taxes to Rome.
Caesar, be honest. The money you demand is a price of our freedom. Take it! Take it! And leave us to settle our own affairs.
Occupation here, left by Aulus Gabinius when he set up your toy king for you.
And now under my command, I am the Roman general here, Caesar.
And also an Egyptian general, eh? So you can make war on the Egyptians in the name of Rome, and on Rome, on me if necessary, in the name of Egypt.
That is so, Caesar.
And which side are you now, if I may presume to ask, General?
I am on the side of the right and the God, Caesar.
How many men have you?
That will appear when I take the field. All your men, bro.
It's useless to bluff us, Rufio. Caesar has been defeated before and may be defeated again.
And what can you do with 4,000 men?
And without any money, away with you!
You're not a fool. You will take that girl while she is under your hand.
Why not take Caesar as well, Achilles?
Well said, Rufio. Why not?
Try, Achilles. Go up there!
Brother's head?
Why not? He would cut off mine. If he had a chance, of course. Wouldn't you, Ptolemy?
I would. I will too, when I grow up.
Caesar, if you attempt to keep us here...
We'll succeed, Egyptian. Make up your mind to that. We hold the palace, the beach, and the eastern harbor. The road to Rome is open. And you shall travel it. As a prisoner if Caesar chooses.
But you are free to go. And so are all here. And in the palace.
But...
Well, my friend?
You are turning us out of our own palace and into the streets. And you are telling us with a grand air that we are free to go. It's for you to go.
Your friends are in the street, Pothinus. You will be safer there.
This is a trick. I am the king's guardian. I refuse to stare. I stand on my right here. Where's your right?
It's in Rufio's scabbard, Pothinus. I may not be able to keep it there if you wait too long.
And this is Roman justice. The odds are against you, Caesar. I go. Come, Achilles, whilst there's yet time.
What? Have they left the boy alone? Oh, shame, shame. Come, your majesty.
You turning me out of my palace?
You're welcome to stay if you wish. So, my boy, I will do you no harm. But you will be safer away among your friends. Here you are in the lion's mouth.
Not the lion up here, but the jackal.
Brave boy.
You
Pretend
think that very clever, don't you, little silly?
Pretend to attend the king and give him in charge to let the finest fellow.
And this piece of goods? What's to be done with her?
You are free to do just as you please.
Then you do not care whether I stay or go?
Of course, I had rather you stayed.
Much, much rather.
Much, much rather.
Then I consent to stay. Because I'm asked. I do not want to, mind.
That is quite understood. Tuta Tita.
My name is not Tuta Tita. It is Tata Tita. Tata Tita.
Tuta. The queen will hold her state here in Alexandria. Engage women to attend upon her and do all that is needful.
Am I then the mistress of the queen household? No. I am the mistress of the queen's household. Go and do as you are told, or I shall have you thrown this very afternoon into the Nile to poison crocodiles.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, yes, yes. You are very sentimental, Caesar. But you are clever. And if you do as I tell you, you shall soon learn to govern.
Cleopatra, I really think I must eat you after all.
You must not talk to me now, as if I were a child.
You have been growing up since the swings introduced us the other night.
I am the queen now. And I shall make you king. And we will love each other always. And rule side by side. You love my side and scoop all the desert of Egypt. To build us a sand castle in the air.
be something terrific. Egyptian crazy. Compliments.
I bet you Camelot would grow faster than empires and more snow.
And I would live till the end of my life. The Caesar's wife.
I must stop here, my dear. I have work to do.
Work? What nonsense! You must remember, you're a king now. I laid you up, and kings don't work.
Ah, who told you that, little kitten, eh?
My father was king of Egypt, and he never worked. But he was a great king. And Cleopatra took his head because she rebelled against him and took the throne from him.
Well, and how did he get his throne back again?
I will tell you. Ah, sit down. A beautiful young man came over the desert with many, many horses. And he slew my sister's husband and gave her father back his throne. I was only 12 then. Oh, I wish he could come again. Now that I'm a queen, I will make him my husband.
It could be managed, perhaps. For it was I who sent that beautiful young man to help your father.
You know him. Has he come with you? He is many, 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 many years younger than you are, is he not?
He's so much younger.
Would he be my husband, do you think? If I asked him?
My poor child.
Does he love anyone else?
I'm afraid so.
Then I shall not be his first love.
No, not quite the first. He is greatly admired by women.
But if he loves me, I will make him kill all the rest. So, is he still that beautiful? Do his round, strong arms shine in the sun like marble?
He's in excellent condition, considering how much he eats and drinks.
And his name? What is his real name?
His real name?
Yes, I always call him Horus, because Horus is the most beautiful of our gods. But I would like to know his real name.
It was Mark Antony.
Mark Antony. Wow. Mark Antony. What a beautiful name. Oh, how I love you for sending him to help my father. Did you love my father very much?
No, my child. But as you say, your father never worked. I always worked. So, when he lost his crown, he had to promise me 60,000 talents to get it back for him.
Tell me about Mark Antony.
No, if I do not get to work, the Tynus and the rest of them will cut us off from the harbor. And then the way from Rome will be blocked.
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to go back to Rome.
But you want Mark Antony to come from it.
Oh, yes. I forgot. Go quick. Where is he? And get away over the sea. Oh, Mark Antony.
Over tenors! I what now?
This, Caesar, two of my comrades killed in the marketplace.
Why?
There's an army come to Alexandria, calling itself the Roman army.
Roman army of occupation, aye?
Yes, commanded by one Achilles.
Well,
Well, the citizens rose against us when the army entered the gate. There was resistance in the marketplace when he knew the state. They set upon us, I cut my way out, and here I am.
good. I'm glad to see you alive. Rufio, we are besieged. What, already? Yes, I know. Comrade, give the word to turn out on the beach and stand by the boats. Get your wounded men. Go. Rufio, we have some ships in the West Harbor. Burn them. Burn them? Take every boat we have in the East Harbor and seize the Pharos, the island with the lighthouse. Leave half a man behind to hold the beach and the key outside the palace. That is the way home. Lieutenants, fetch my arm. Well,
See there.
what a blaze already. Impossible.
Yes, 5 good ships was not my doing. The Egyptians saved me the trouble. They've captured the West Harbour and the East Harbour. Rufio, we must keep the East Harbour open.
Unspeakable!
What was slain?
Slain! Worse than a death of 10,000 men! First of the 7 wonders of the world perishes! The fire has spread from your ships! The library of Alexandria is in flames!
Is that all?
All? Caesar, will you go down to posterity as a barbarous soldier? Too ignorant to know the value of books?
My friend, I am an author myself. And I tell you, it's better if the Egyptians should live their lives instead of dreaming them away with the help of books.
Books, books, who reads books? Words, words, who reads words? Pages full of open tales. The road to hell is marked with fate and slippery with unready. The road to hell is marked with fate, and anyway, who's safe? Books, books, who needs books? Words, words, who reads words? Pages full of open tales. Schools of Septuagint craft and scientific truth. Souls of Neanderthal school are crammed with books.
Now away with you to Achilles and borrow his legions to put out the fire. Stay to talk while the memory of mankind is burning. Hold there! Pass the Theodotus out! Away with you!
I must go save my books!
Well, what now?
I don't know, ask him.
Thank you.
Oh, she escaped. Egyptians. Is this your city, Clemency? Have you let them go? I have let Theodotus go to save the library. We must respect literature, Leo. Besides, every Egyptian we imprison means imprisoning 2 Roman soldiers to guard him, eh? Ugh, I might have known there was some foxes straight behind your fine talking.
I'm going to dress you, Caesar. Bring a chair, some of you. For Caesar. Bring a chair. Hurry.
You're not Caesar.
Sit down. These Roman helmets are so becoming.
Cleopatra, what are you laughing at?
You're bald.
Cleopatra!
So that's why you wear those laurels. To hide it.
Cleopatra, do you like to be reminded that you are very young?
No.
Neither do I like to be reminded that I'm middle-aged. Let me give you 10 of my superfluous years. That will make you 26. And leave me only, no matter. Is it a bargain?
Yes, it's a bargain. 26. Mine.
Oh, those bargains. Problems with my hair.
Oh, I told you that would be coming.
Leave my last hairs there, will you?
Well,
Is this sharp today, Britannis? At Pharsalia it was as blunt as a barrel.
I will split one of these Egyptians' heads today. I've sharpened it myself. Oh, you are not really going into battle to be killed.
No, Cleopatra. No man goes to battle to be killed. I'm going to capture the lighthouse.
But if you get killed, my sister's husband was killed in battle. You must not go. No, let him go. What will happen to me if you never come back?
Are you afraid?
No. I am coming with you.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Go to the balcony and you shall see the state of affairs. You must learn to look on battles. Go. Campio, march.
You will not be able to go.
Why? What now?
They are drying up the harbor with buckets. Millions of soldiers. Over there they're dipping lots of water.
Curses, it's true! The Egyptian army crawling over the edge of the western harbor like flies on a dead dog. Here comes a fooling with this silly girl here. I meant them to, Rufio. They have come to put out the fire. The library will keep them busy, while we take the ferals. More force. All aboard! Get way there!
I am not staying here, Caesar. I warn you, I'm not. Never.
So Caesar was now in a difficult position. With only 2 legions and the relief troops on the Mediterranean still far away, He held the royal palace of Alexandria, a few yards of beach, and the all-important island with the lighthouse at the mouth of the East Harbor, the Faroes. If he lost that, all was lost. Caesar was on the Faroes when a very strange thing.
Putta la cara putta, restano tutta! Caesaro, what about me? I demand my rights!
Who are you?
Ha! I am Apollodorus, the Sicilian, who smuggled Cleopatra all the way from the Syrian border to Alexandria in a roll of Persian carpet.
But she is already here. My temperamental friend.
My rights! I demand my rights! I smuggled Cleopatra historically, and I want to smuggle her now in a Persian carpet.
Well, I suppose what happens must happen, even if it didn't. Cleopatra was annoyed at being left behind anyway. Go ahead, my friend. The curtain rises for you. At the East Harbor of Alexandria, with the Faroes in the distance.
Caesar, look!
What now?
Our brave Rhodian mariners have captured this treasure. Here.
In that bag?
Wait till you hear, Caesar. This bag contains all the letters which passed between Pontius and the army of occupation.
Well?
Oh, well, we now know who all your enemies are. The name of every man who has plotted against you since you crossed the Rubicons may be in these papers, for all we know.
Put them in the fire.
Put them in the
Fire! Would you have me spend the next 3 years of my life killing men who will be my friends? And I have proved that my friendship is worth more than Pompey's was.
But, Your Honor, the honor of Rome!
I do not make human sacrifices to my honor as your Druids do. Since you will not burn these, at least I can drown them.
Yo no sé lo que pasa aquí, parece que sea posible.
Come here.
Calm yourself, my friend. I'm not going to eat you. I've come by boat from Alexandria with precious gift for Caesar.
From Alexandria?
That is Caesar, sir.
What's the looking out?
Hail, great Caesar! I'm Apollodorus, the Sicilian, and I brought you a present from the Queen of Queens.
Apollodorus, this is no time of playing with presents. Go back to the Queen and tell her that if all goes well, I shall return to the palace this evening.
Oh, Cicero, I cannot return. As I approached the lighthouse, some fool threw a great laden bark into the sea and approached the nose of my boat. And I had hardly time to get to the shore before the poor little conch-shell sunk.
I'm sorry, Apollodorus, the fool shall be punished. Well, what have you got? The Queen will be hurt if we do not look at it. Have we time to waste in this trumpery? The Queen's only a child. Just so. That's why we must not disappoint her, Rufio. Swing it up by the crane there!
Yep. Adelante, vai, presto, vai. No, sì. No. Sì. Boom!
Nothing but evil shoals.
Approach, Cicero, and search among the shoals.
Treachery! Keep back, Caesar. I saw the shoal move. There's something alive there.
It's a serpent!
There, Caesar thrust his hand into the sack where the serpent moves.
Please, put up a sword, Rufio. Apollodorus, your serpent seems to breathe very regularly. And how too. Oh, this is the pretty little snake you have. To the rest of you.
Oh, Caesar! I'm smart! A man stood on me in the boat. And then a great sack of something fell out of the sky. Just on me. And then I was swallowed into the air and bumped down again. Boom!
When the trumpet sounds, we must take every man his life in his hands and throw it in the face of death. Apollodorus, you must take him back to the palace.
Am I indulged, Caesar, to cross the seas with young ladies on my back? My boat is sunk, and all yours are either at the barricade or have returned to the city.
Doesn't matter! I will not go back! Never! Never! You don't need to be killed!
Your life matters little to anyone but yourself.
Ah, we are cut off! The Egyptians have landed from the West Harbor between us and the barricade! Look!
Curses, it's true! We're caught like rats in a trap! That comes of fooling with this girl here!
And look over the parapet, Cicero!
We have looked, my friend. We must defend ourselves here.
Oh, why? We have ships in the East Harbor.
And by what road are we to walk to the galley spray?
By the road that leads everywhere. The diamond path of the sun and the moon.
Have you wings, perhaps?
Hey, what are the wings, soldier? Behold! Behold!
Bravo! By Jupiter, I will do that myself. You shall not, young man. Why? Can I not swim as well as he? Can an old fool dive and swim like a young one? He's 25 and you're 50. Caesar, will you be your age? Caesar, will you please behave?
the clown. Caesar, will you please come down? Play it cool. You must cool. Old?
Rufio, you forget yourself.
I will race you to the galleys for a week's pay, Father Rufio.
But me! What's to become of me?
I will carry you to the galleys like a dolphin. Rufio, when you see me rise to the surface, throw her in.
No! I shall be drowned!
One last word, Caesar. Do not let yourself be seen in the fashionable part of Alexandria until you have changed your clothes.
Oh, glorious! Oh, I love
He will be drowned!
Where is Lieutenant? Lieutenant is my secretary.
I'm sorry, Caesar.
It's for a British man. Well, all heroics, of course, but it worked. You remember, Dennis? We go to the ships in time. We saved the East Harbor.
You were much admired by Cleopatra for your swimming, though it took her a long time to recover from her anger.
Yes, very irresistible, those flashing eyes were. We must give our readers a good description of her. Though how to do justice to that nose, as she sat in her throne room at the Palace of Alexandria 6 months later, is beyond me. Do you remember?
Please now, the Queen speaks. I want to learn to play the harp too, with my own hands. Could you teach me?
Oh, surely I and no one else have a very discovered method of the old Egyptians who could make a pyramid tremble by touching a face.
Very well. You shall teach me. How long will it take?
Oh, not so long. Your Majesty must first become proficient in the philosophy of Pythagoras.
Has she become proficient in the philosophy by Pythagoras?
She? Oh, she's but a slave. She learns as dog learns.
Then I will learn as a dog learns. For she plays better than you do. You shall give me one lesson every day for 2 weeks. After that, whenever I strike a false note, you shall be whipped. And when I strike so many that there's no time to whip, you shall be thrown into the Nile to feed the crocodiles. Now, have any of you amused me? Have you any stories or any news? Tata-tita? Oh, tata-tita, tata-tita. Always that tata-tita. Some new tale sticking against her. No, this time tata-tita has been virtuous. Constantly trying to bribe her to let them speak with you. You also audience with me. As if I saw new things. And not so fine things. Now, take care. Take care. One day I'll find out how to get myself served with Caesar. Sir, old hook-nose. Selma, do not you behave like a silly little Egyptian fool. Do you know why I allow you to chatter impertinently to me? Just as you please. Instead of treating you as Peppa would, if she was the queen, huh?
Because you try to imitate Caesar and everything, and he lets everybody say what they please to him.
No! But because I asked him one day why he did so. And he told me that you women talk. And you'll learn something from them. But I to learn from them, I said. What they are, said he. Who are you laughing? At me or at Caesar? At Caesar. Ah, Tata-tita. They told me that the Titus offered you a bribe to admit him to my presence. No, but my father, go, take that bribe and bring it to Titus. But don't answer me, how dare you? Go. The Titus great fear. Very well. Well, Titus, what is the latest news of your rebel friends?
Cleopatra, you're but a child and don't understand these matters.
Ah, I see. You don't know the latest news, Titus.
What's that?
That Cleopatra is no longer a child. Shall I tell you how to grow much older and much wiser in one day?
I should prefer to grow wiser. Not growing old, of course.
Well, go up to the top of the lighthouse and get somebody to take you by the hair and throw you into the sea. Be gone! All of you! My goodness! I shall speak with the virus alone. Somebody go? Drive them out! Out with you! Out! And what are you waiting for?
What they tell me is true, Cleopatra. You are changed.
You speak with Caesar for 6 months every day, and you shall be changed. Well, Tyrus, you came to me with a plan that depended on Cleopatra being a little nursery kitten.
It is
Now that she's a queen, the plan is upset, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Aha.
But is Cleopatra then indeed a queen? And no longer Caesar's prisoner and slave?
Highness, we all are Caesar's slaves. All we in this land. And she, who is wise enough to know this, will reign when Caesar departs.
Part? Does he not love you?
Love me! But Highness, Caesar's kindness to me is a wonder. Neither father, mother, nor nurse have ever taken so much care.
Perhaps I should have asked then. Do you love him?
Love him, yes, of course I do, and I'm sure that I hate him too. He goes to my head, he's the crumbs in my bed, he's the sand in my eye, he makes me cry. He boils my soul, he makes me freeze. I want to eat him whole because damn his nose. He's a Roman and Caesar doesn't seem to please her. Doesn't seem to please her. And I hate his guts. He makes me want to sing and dance, only with a herd of elephants. He makes me happy, he makes me yearn to see his ashes in his urn. He's my perfect gold geezer, I love all of him. His nose too big, his eyes too blue, his head too bald, and the fact that he's called Julius Caesar.
peace. She was sweet and whole.
Because, damn that nose, he's a blasted Roman and Caesar.
Doesn't seem to please her. Doesn't seem to please her.
Besides, I love another Roman. One whom I saw long before Caesar, Mark Antony.
Then why don't you kill the Caesar if you hate him so much?
Because I love him! And because he promised to send Mark Antony to me.
I don't understand this man.
You understand Caesar? How could you? I do. By instinct. You don't understand anything.
Let me go first from that hateful place. The curse of all the gods of Egypt be upon her. She has sold her country to the Roman, that she may buy it back from him with her kisses. Whilst I live, she shall never rule. So guard yourself accordingly.
Finest wants to speak to you. I advise you to see him. There's some plotting going on here among the women. Send him in. Oh, dear God! Release your man and send him off! Come on. Welcome, Finest. You're welcome. And what's the news this afternoon?
Caesar, I come you to warn you for danger and to make you an offer.
Oh, never mind danger. Make the offer. Never mind the offer. What's danger?
Caesar, you thought Cleopatra is devoted to you.
My friend, I already know what I think. Come to your offer.
I will do plainly. I don't know by what strange gods you've been enabled to defend a palace and a few yards of beach against a city and an army. I know I'll threaten you.
Very handsome of you indeed. Spit it out, man. What have you to say?
I have to say to you that you have a traitress in your camp. Cleopatra.
The Queen! You should have spat it out sooner, you fool. Now it's too late.
What is he doing here?
Just going to tell me something about you. You shall hear it. Proceed, Pothinus.
Caesar, what I have to say to you is for your ear, not for the Queen's.
There are ways to make you speak. Take care.
Caesar doesn't employ those means.
My friend, when a man has anything to tell in this world, the problem is not to make him tell it, but to prevent him from telling it too often. Farewell, we shall meet yet.
I will speak.
You see, thought you would not have done a word.
Caesar, you thought Cleopatra, the arts by which the Roman governed the world.
Alas, they cannot even govern themselves. Well,
And now she wants you back, away, back in Rome, or dead.
Liar!
well, my friend, and is all this not natural?
But it's false! It's false! I swear it! I swear it!
It's true. Though you swear it 1,000 times, and believe everything you swore. Come, Rufio, let us see Pothinus past the guards. I have a word to speak to him. Come. Give the queen a moment to recover herself. Tell your friend Pothinus that I'm not opposed to a reasonable settlement of the country's affairs.
My child, can you hear us?
No, my dear, I know.
Listen to me. I want you to do something for me. That's this fellow. I want you to kill the vile and go reptile. Bound him, beat him, lecture him, to my back is only flatter. Grab him, stack him, jab him, slay, mail or impale him, mail him, flail him, while that's him and break his heart. Shove him up, take him apart, analyze him, grill him, boil him, bake him, hypnotize him, make him so that holy cats, decorated, shrink his head, but remember that I want that little red dead, that I want that little red dead, that is I want that little red dead.
So be it. You shall not see my face until his eyes are dark.
Come soon. So you have come back to me. I thought you were angry with me. Welcome, little daughter.
Cleopatra grows more womanly, beautiful from week to week. When Rufio threw a pearl into the sea, and Caesar fished up a diamond.
Caesar pitched up rheumatism. Come, to dinner.
Yes, to dinner. I've ordered such a dinner for you, Caesar.
What are we to have?
Peacock brains.
Peacock's brains.
Not for me. I prefer nightingale dog.
What was that?
Nothing. They're reading some slave.
Nothing. Something with bones in it, eh? A murder?
Silence! Did you hear that?
What, another cry?
No, a thud. Something fell on the beach, I think.
A man with a knife in him.
Queen looks again. Is your servant? household. I was here with you all the time. How can I know what happens?
That's true.
Towns go mad, I think. They're for tearing the palace down and driving us into the sea straight away. We laid hold of this renegade and cleared him out of the courtyard.
Release him? What's that the citizens call for?
What did you expect, Caesar? Pothinus was a favorite of theirs.
Pothinus? What has happened to Pothinus? I set him free here, not a moment ago. Did they not pass him out?
Oh yes, they passed him out. Through the gallery arch, 60 feet above ground with 3 inches of steel between his ribs. He is as dead as Pompey.
Assassinated? Our prisoner? Our guest? Rufio? Whoever did it was a wise man and a friend of yours. But none of us had a hand in it, so it's no use frowning at me.
He was slain by order of the Queen of Egypt. I am not Julius Caesar, the dreamer, who allows every slave to insult him. Rufio has said I did well, and now others shall judge me too. This Pothinus creature came to me and tried to make me conspire with him to kill Caesar. I, of course, refused. And then he went to Caesar to accuse me of his own treachery. I caught him in the act. And then he insulted me, the queen, to my face. Caesar would not avenge me. He set him free. Was I right to avenge myself? Corporal, speak.
Well, yes, you were right. But you will get little thanks from Caesar for it.
Apollodorus?
Well, I have only one word of blame. You should have called upon me, your knight, and in a fair duel, I should have slain the slanderer.
I shall be judged by your very own slave, Caesar. Britannicus, speak. Was I wrong?
Where treachery, false and disloyalty are left unpunished, society must become like an arena full of wild animals tearing one another to bits. Caesar is in the wrong.
And so the verdict is against me, it seems.
To me, Caesar?
Do you hear? These knockers at your gate are also believers in vengeance and steady. You have slain their leader. It's right that they shall slay you. And so to the end of history, murder shall breed murder. Always in the name of right, and honor, and peace. Until the gods are tired of blood and create a race that can understand.
Let the Queen of Egypt now give her orders for vengeance and take her measures for defense.
Caesar! No. Don't go. You will not desert me. You will defend the palace. You will kill me.
And why not?
In pity.
Medici? Has it come to this so suddenly that nothing can save you now but pity? Did it say Pothinus? Caesar, enough of preaching! The enemy is at the gate. Take courage then, and sharpen your swords. Pompey's head is fallen, and Caesar's head is right.
Caesar, I offer you my services. I will change sides if you will have me. I ask for my life and for commanding your army. And since I know you are a fair healer, I will pay you in advance.
Hey, how?
Yes, with a piece of good news for you.
The relief has arrived, is it not so, Corporal? Mithridates of Pergamos is on the march. You are henceforth my officer. Rufio, the Egyptians must have sent every soldier from the city to prevent Mithridates crossing the Nile. There's nothing in the street about it. No, no!
It is so. Mithridates is marching by the Great Road to cross above the Delta. Achilles shall fight him there.
Achilles shall fight Caesar there. See, Rufio? Here's the palace, here's the theater. You take 20 men and pretend to go out by that street. And while they are stoning you, out go the cords by this and this. Away, Britannians, tell Britonius that within an hour half our forces must take ship for the Western Lake. See to my horse and armor. With the rest, I shall march round the lake and up the Nile to meet Mithridates. Away, Corporal, and give the word. Apollodorus, let me your sword and right arm for this campaign.
Ha! Ready for arms!
Come, this is something like business.
Caesar? You forgot me?
I'm busy, child, busy. When I return, your affairs shall be settled. That game's played and lost, Cleopatra. The woman always gets the worst of it. And by the way, tell your executioner, if Pothinus had been properly killed, in the throat, he wouldn't have called out. Your man did a bad job.
How do you know it was a man?
What about you? You were here with us when it happened. Was it she? With her own hands?
Yes, Rufio. And let my enemies be aware of her.
I'll be careful.
Tita? Tita! Come to me. It's dark. I'm alone. Come to me. Tita? Tita! Tita?
stand any more of the rolling of the soldiers. After half an hour of the enthusiasm of an army, one feels the need of a little sea air.
Any fresh news from the war, Apollodorus?
Yeah, the little King Ptolemy was drowned.
Drowned? How?
With the rest of them, Caesar attacked them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides and swept them into the Nile. Ptolemy's barge sank.
Marvelous present, Caesar. Will it come soon? Thank you.
Oh, he was settling a Jewish question when I left.
Attention there! Caesar comes!
I see my ship awaits me. Now, you see, the time for Caesar's farewell to Egypt has come. Well, what remains to be done before I go?
You have not yet appointed a Roman governor for this province.
Indeed. Well, what say you to yourself? I a governor?
What are you dreaming of? Do you not know that I am only the son of a freedman?
Has not Caesar called you his son? Peace a while there and hear me. Hear the service, quality, rank and name of the Roman governor. By service, Caesar's shield. By quality, Caesar's friend. By rank, a Roman soldier.
Hey!
By name, Rufio. Aye, Caesar's shield I am. But what Jew shall I be when I'm no longer on Caesar's arm? Well, Apollodorus, I leave the art of Rome in your charge. Remember, Rome loves art and will support it ungrudgingly.
Oh, I understand. Rome will produce no art itself, but it will buy up and take away whatever the other nations produce.
Rome produces no art. Is peace not an art? Is war not an art? Is government not an art? Is civilization not an art? All these you get in exchange for a few ornaments. You have the best at the bargain. Farewell. Farewell, Apollodorus, my friends, all of you, aboard.
And has Cleopatra no part in this leave-taking?
I knew there was something. Rufio, how could you let me forget her? Had I gone without seeing you, I would never have forgiven myself. You look so sad. Is this mourning for me?
No.
How thoughtless of me. It's for your brother.
No!
For whom then?
Ask the Roman governor. You have left us.
Rufio? Well, you're sailing for Numidia today. Now tell me, if you meet a hungry lion there, you will not punish it for wanting to eat you? No. What then will you do to save your life from it? Kill it, man, without malice, just as it would kill me. What does this parable of the lion mean? Cleopatra, the lioness that killed man at her bidding. I thought she might bid it kill you, and she bid it kill Pothinus, Pothinus. So I cut her throat. And that's why Cleopatra comes to you in mourning.
He has shed the blood of my servant, Tatatita. On your head be it, Caesar, as upon his, if you hold him free of it.
On my head be it then, for it was well done. Rufio, This was natural slaying. I feel no horror in it. Forgive us, Cleopatra.
No! Not when a Roman slays an Egyptian. All the world will know now how unjust and corrupt Caesar is.
Come, do not be angry with me. I'm sorry for that poor Tita. What? You're laughing again? Does that mean reconciliation?
No, no, never! But it's so funny to hear you call her Tota Tita.
What is much childish and for Cleopatra? Haven't I made a woman of you after all?
Oh! It's you who are the great baby here. You make me seem silly because you cannot behave seriously. But you have treated me very, very badly. And I do not forgive you. Never, never, never ever.
Come, Cleopatra, forgive me and bid me farewell. And I will send you a man, Roman, from head to heel, and Roman of the noblest, a man to be yours till the end of life. Not old like Caesar and ripe for the night, not lean in the arms and cold in the heart, with no sense of beauty or art or sin. Nor hiding a bald head under his laurels, his conqueror's laurels. And a fold soul under his Roman morals, not stooped under the weight of the world. But praise and flesh and record and news and younger and brighter and blue, stomping in the morning, fighting in the afternoon, ready to will you take such one in exchange for this old Caesar?
Now the overwhelming question. His name, his name, his name, his name.
Shall it be Mark Antony? You're a bad hand at the bargain, mistress, if you'll swap Caesar for Mark Antony. So now you're satisfied? Farewell. I do not think we shall meet again. Farewell.
No tears, my dear. Never yourself and despair. He will return.
Return? I hope not. He killed my brother. And my Tata Tita. And my youth. He made me love him. I don't want him back.
But he is sending you Mark Antony.
And I hate him for it. I don't want my lovers sent to me as helpless presents. I want to conquer them. For myself.
In that case, you could try Rufio for a start.
Oh, Rufio. But I will be needing quite a lot of new carpets, I fancy.
Hail Caesar and farewell, goodbye. We shall meet again some sunny day on the other side of where. Far beyond the way, some no workplace, some never time. But I and love will always rhyme. We shall meet again where generals get peace and crowns and fall and
Walter,